Everyone thinks South Korea got lucky, they engineered it. In 1960, South Korea's per capita income sat at $158 a year. That's not poverty, that's subsistence. The nation was fractured by war, landlocked by ideology, and blessed with almost nothing. No oil, no coal worth mining, no natural resources that mattered. By 1990, per capita income hit $6,000. By 2020, it was $32,000. That's not luck, that's a blueprint somebody drew and then paid people very well to execute. Exhibit 1: the government didn't wait for markets to fix things. In the 1960s, Park Chung-hee's regime picked winners, textiles, shipbuilding, steel, and funneled credit directly to family-owned conglomerates called chaebol. Samsung, Hyundai, LG. Nobody in this story is stupid. The chaebol owners got cheap capital and export subsidies. The state got rapid industrialization and foreign currency. Both sides knew the deal. Exhibit 2: education. South Korea made schooling mandatory and cheap. By the 1980s, enrollment in secondary education hit 90%. That matters a lot. Factories need literate workers, engineers need math. The government wasn't being altruistic, they were building human capital the way other nations build ports. Measurable input, measurable output. Exhibit 3: the export gamble. South Korea made things nobody else wanted to make anymore: cheap textiles, then cheap electronics. They undercut Japan and Taiwan on price, then upgraded quality. By the 1980s, Samsung was building semiconductor fabs. By the 1990s, Hyundai was selling cars to America. The government protected domestic markets while companies learned to compete globally. It's called infant industry protection. And it's not accidental. Exhibit 4: debt. South Korea took on massive external debt in the 1970s. Risky, yes, but borrowed money built highways, ports, power plants, infrastructure that enabled exports. The state borrowed, not households. The chaebol borrowed. If it failed, the state could absorb the loss. If it worked, the economy grew faster than the debt. Spoiler, it worked. What you're witnessing isn't magic or luck. It's policy, deliberate, ruthless, and backed by capital allocation. South Korea's government didn't invent the economy, it created conditions where specific industries could scale. Labor was cheap, capital was directed. Education was mandatory, exports were subsidized, every incentive pointed the same direction. The lesson isn't that this model works everywhere, it doesn't. It required political stability, an educated populace willing to work long hours, and a government that didn't steal the money. But it proves that extreme poverty isn't destiny. It's a starting condition. Change the incentives and you change the outcome. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe. Each week we decode the geo-economic forces that actually moved nations. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.